movements like the White Rose Resistance, how with what's happening right now, how can the White Rose Resistance respond to what's happening? Or better said, how are we responding in your eyes?
Well, if anybody has followed the White Rose long enough, they know we don't slow down. FYI, we're picking up the pace. Even though we're all like, hold on, we gotta pump up the brakes. But then all of a sudden we look at what we're surrounded with and we're like, there's no time to sit on the sideline, man.
Mm.
There's no time. And so we are trying to be more strategic, but it's go time. And specifically with this next generation. So something that the White Rose is really trying to do a better job of is fostering these younger minds and working with this younger generation because this younger generation has been lied to, ignored, and they just want to be rebellious in a good sense. A rebellious as in like we want to make a difference, we want to change the status quo because we're tired of it. And so
I
the
think
white
I think Merrick calls it Merrick on staff. He says good trouble. You want to get
good
into some good
trouble.
trouble?
Yeah, we need to do good trouble. And so because of that, they need men and women who are mature to understand them and come alongside them and support them. And we're recently talking about this and just like how can we engage with the younger generation? How can we let them know that we have materials for them, we are here for them. Like let's work together, let's mentor them, let's raise them up, let's get them involved because anybody in that age, you know, they need somebody to pour into them, especially because there's a lot of talent in this next generation and they're fired up. And so we need to be diligent and raising and cultivating that next generation.
All right, just a couple more questions here. After our donors listen to your story, what do you hope our donors and supporters feel? And we call our donors allies. What do you
Yeah.
hope our allies feel when they hear your story?
Well, mostly, primarily, that wherever they're at, whatever stage of life they're at, whether they're 19 or 99, God has them in a specific place and they can be used by God in that place. That wherever they're at, whether you're thinking emotionally, in the country, work wise, wherever they're at in this time of life, they can be used by God. And all they need to do is say, Lord, here I am. I'm a willing vessel. If you want me, and then pray specifically for things. We generalize sometimes in prayer, and I've been learning about this lately, that we just go, Lord, pray for our government, pray for our churches. No, name the people in power, name the churches, name the things that are wrestling around in your heart. God, just help me understand what you want me to do. No, there's something in your heart that is God's been tugging you on. So name
Yeah,
it.
that's
Lord,
good.
I feel like you're calling me to leave my job, or I feel like you're calling me to reach back out to this person that I have had an argument with and I haven't made it right. Like we need to be able to verbally speak that out
So we don't
in prayer.
dismiss it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
easy to do that it could be a dull flickering of the mind, but it could be the Holy Spirit prompting you.
It could. And I'm going to then so no matter where you're at, you can be used. It doesn't mean that you have to drop everything to become a missionary or a pastor or, join a nonprofit. No, God, like I said a while ago, like you have talents and gifts that God has given you, and you can be confident in those. There are guys in my life that are elders in the church. They're godly men, and they own a construction business. They bring value to society. They are helping and building up different plants and raising families, raising kids, and they're helping lead their church.